going to import from Lotus. Don't know if anyone's still using Lotus. Now, I'm going to pick up a file. You don't have one within your file. I had to create one in order for this to work. So I'm going to pick it up from my sample, and there it is there. You'll see that's a WK1. Lotus, depending on the version you've got, originally they were WKS, then with version 2 of Lotus became WK1, version 3, version 4, etc. That's going to give me my 1996 records. So this is an old version from version 2 of Lotus. That's the table I'm going to import within Lotus. Maximum number of records I'm going to bring in is 1,000. I can generate field statistics and finish. And you can see it's brought in social services, current expenditure, field 2, field 3, and there's a whole stack of stuff that's been brought in with it. Okay. This is actually figures from London, from the local authority looking at expenditures in 1996. If I go back in and pull that in from the following year, by the following year, I can show you this because these are not my files. These are in the public domain. They were put up on the internet. When I was going to show you this, I had to find a file that I could show you because IDEA doesn't have one in its samples area. So I had to download one. But again, I will go in and pick up a Lotus file from my samples. And this time I'm going to pick up a Lotus 4 file. And that's the gross expenditures on the following year. I'm going to pick up import table A. If you've got multiple tables within it, it's the same as if you've got multiple tables within an Excel spreadsheet. You can tell it which one you want to bring in. I'll bring it in, generate some field statistics. And here you can see in England it's in thousands of pounds. And this is showing all the denominations. Once again, you'll see F16, F15. These are simply the numbering conventions coming out of Lotus. Unless I know what the layout of that field is, that could be meaningless to me. Now these are monthly expenditures, gross expenditures. Okay, so you can see how much of this, each of these is costing per month. Obviously, if I'm moving along, I've lost sight of what that is. So again, I could go back to the start and I could say, okay, take that one and freeze the column. And now, as I move across, I've left that column frozen and I can see exactly what I'm looking at. And to remove it, I can simply unfreeze the column.